Now, cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, have of course been in the news a lot recently. So we wanted to talk about what exactly they are and what the implications might be. We're being joined now, live, from Trinidad and Tobago by Shiva Bissessar of Pinaka Technology Solutions. I'm sorry, Shiva. Thank you, Shiva, for joining us. So,
Hi, good day. Thanks for
so,
having me.
so really briefly, what is a cryptocurrency and how does it differ from physical money?
Okay, so with the introduction of Bitcoin, you have a host of other cryptocurrencies that have developed. There have been privately developed cryptocurrencies as well as publicly available cryptocurrencies, and then we also have the advent of digital fiat or countries seeking to provide digital fiat, which is their own digital dollar on a cryptocurrency, basically. So this is interesting news out of Venezuela. Certainly something that we should be, looking at carefully. I would recommend that they approach this in a very careful, thought out manner, because what we see a lot of as well is a lot of enthusiasm into getting into this space without properly thinking it out. So I certainly hope that the researchers have put in the time and the effort into truly understanding this technology and developing it.
But, and as you mentioned, the Petro is actually backed, is the first cryptocurrency that is backed by a physical thing, in this case, oil. Is that going to help? I mean, you're just speaking about you're hoping that they looked into it properly and did the proper research. And we did see an economist in the earlier package talking about OPEC is thinking about creating its own cryptocurrency. Would it help that it's being backed by a physical commodity, in this case, oil?
Right. So one of the things about digital currency, cryptocurrency, is that it's backed by mathematical proofs, and it didn't really need the necessity of being backed by something like a tangible good. So with the advent of this development, where it is actually being backed by a tangible good, that is something that it's a recent development. I haven't heard of anybody else trying to do this, backing it with a tangible good. So it definitely it's something that requires a little more understanding as to how exactly it's going to be implemented and executed. I'd like to learn a lot more about it, but it's a nice development.
And I know that there's a sort of digital cryptocurrency sort of startup in Barbados. Is this something that you think small island states like Trinidad and Tobago, because we are having some issues with foreign exchange accessibility, and countries from the global south should be looking at as a valid possibility and maybe weighing the pros and cons of it?
Yeah, quite definitely there are opportunities and there are risks. And the way I have approached this area is that I've looked at both sides, both the opportunities and the risks. There are opportunities in the payment space, there are opportunities with respect to assisting foreign currency crunch. So there are definite opportunities, but there are definite risks as well. This is why any sort of national development or national push towards a national fiat cryptocurrency, we need to get all the stakeholders at the table, the central bank, the technology players, and to make sure we come up with the proper suite of characteristics that this currency will have to properly be utilized for the aim that is being positioned. But the cryptocurrency space is definitely one that needs to be watched, and there are opportunities, but as well there are risks.
Thank you so much, Shiva Bissessar. So we've been talking to Shiva Bissessar of Pinaka Technology Solutions about cryptocurrencies and the opportunities and the risk.